In 2025, the Desert Vipers were unable to defend 189 in the final of the ILT20. 1 year on, they have made 182 in the final against My Emirates. My Emirates is looking for their second title, captained by former West Indies captain Curran and include Andre Fletcher and Romario Shepherd. They will be looking to chase down 182 to win their second ILT title in 3 years. Hello everyone and welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. Thank you for being here. A happy new year to you if I had not yet greeted you. I wish you all the best in 2026 and may you move closer to your family, your loved ones and your God, because in the end, that's what really matters. I hope we will all make more money in 2026. So we are up and running for the start as the first delivery is played on to mid-on and there is no run. So the score is none for none. That's the first delivery played on to mid-on. Was it a no ball? I saw one on the score. Did they go through for a single? They probably went through for a single. Interesting. They probably went through for a single there. Yes, so they did go through for a single. Wasim was it? The bowler over the wicket bowls to Fletcher and Fletcher plays this to mid-on again and there is no run this time. A much further push to the mid-on and again there is no run this time for sure. One without loss after 2 deliveries. So one without loss after 2 deliveries. We should be up and running now clearly. Yeah, I know I prefer the scorecard when it's a look behind. So here come Payne. He's over the wicket. The left arm seamer bowls to Fletcher, flashes outside the half stump, goes through to the keeper. Wide signal, 2 without loss after 2 deliveries. Was outside the half stump. Andre Fletcher flashes at that one. It goes through to the keeper and there is no run. I look forward to your comment. I look forward to your interactions. You know, this is not an international match. I'll be back this evening with coverage, with watch along of the second day of the Ashes. Payne, the left armer over the wicket, bowls to Fletcher, whip this away, down to deep mid-wicket, straight to the man on the boundary. So he's off the mark. Three without loss after 3 deliveries. The My Emirates, as you see there on the screen, they are replying to 182 for 4 made by the Desert Vipers. So there are 3 without loss after 3 deliveries. Payne, the left arm seamer from the UK. He's going to bowl to Wasim. So he's bowling to Wasim. So he comes in now. He bowls to Wasim. Over the wicket, bowls to Wasim. Pulled away. High into the air. Over deep backward square leg 6. It was right into the slot. And Wasim hit it away high over deep mid-wicket for 6 runs. Lovely shot by Wasim. Pitched up badly line by Payne, and Mohammed Wasim hit it away over deep mid-wicket for 6. So, good start here by Wasim. More than likely is from the United Arab Emirates. Bowls and he comes down the pitch and he drives to mid-on. They go through for a quick single. Some current shied at the keeper's end. But Fletcher was home. The score 10 without loss after 5 deliveries. So 10 without loss after 5 deliveries. So Wasim, as I said, Payne is from the UK. That looks like a UK flag to me. Just going by the flag, it definitely looks like a UK flag. It looks like a UK flag to me, yes. Swung away by Fletcher, through mid-wicket, work for the fielder on the boundary, who covers grounds quite nicely, and we'll see if they come back for 2. No, Fletcher wanted 2, but Wasim wasn't interested in 11 runs after first over. in their chase of 183 to win their second International League T20 title in 3 years. Larry Prince, big up man from my good friend from Antigua and Barbuda. How you doing, man? Always nice to have you here. It's a pleasure having you here. I agree with you. You are the number one on the YouTube time for the upgrade to take over the vacant space left by Sportsmax. Wow. That's a very interesting comment there, Larry Prince. And one needs to have ambition. But I hope that I will get some sponsorship on board, and then we can always fill that gap left by Sportsmax, because it will require sponsorship, and I think we can do it. We can cover a lot of cricket. We have the ability, we have the technical expertise. We don't have the financing at this stage. Hurricane Melissa have done a lot of damage, and my focus now is really on rebuilding. Kuzaman bowls to Fletcher, who turns to mid-on. Yes, so but that's a very, very good point that you made here, Larry Prince. Yes, you know, so we look forward to that, because I love the idea. And a second one was clearly on. I love the idea. We have a program, you know, we will be covering schoolboy cricket a lot this year in Jamaica, especially from the quarterfinal stage. We'll be seeing what we can do. Fletcher cut this away, down back with a point for one. Score goes up now to 12 without loss after 1.2 overs, as Kuzema was back of a length and he cuts it away down back with a point. Wazim will come in to strike 12 without loss after 1.2. Remind you that they need to get up to 183 to win their second title. So it's going to be very interesting. So Larry Prince, that's definitely something that we could work on. Yes, man. And we have a daily show and, you know, different guests. Turn away into the onside, down back with a square leg. There's a fielder square. He has to come to his right. They stay on one. The score goes up by 1 to 13 without loss after 1.3. So Ronaldo is saying, what are your thoughts on Bangladesh requesting to play their World Cup match? I do not have an issue with that. I mean, no issue at all. I don't know why cricket is always used for political football. And I really don't have any issue with that, you know. And the BCCI asking for the Bangladeshi player, Musifak, what's his name, you know, for KKR to release him and so on. And so it's just like, it's natural for Sri Lanka to ask that. Over the wicket, balls down the pitch, come Fletcher high in the air. As he got the distance, he has the height. But as he got the distance, yes, it's into the crowd, 6 runs. Lovely shot by Fletcher down the pitch. Hit it high over long on for 6-19 without loss. Using his feet, just get into the pitch of the delivery. A slower delivery, and that's why it went so high in the air, but he powered it. So because it gripped, it was a slower delivery and it gripped, it went high in the air, but he had enough baton to it to get the distance as it go into the stands for 6-19 without loss. Over the wicket, comes in now. Fletcher down the pitch again and drive to the man at extra cover. He hit that very hard, but straight to the field, that extra cover, 19 without loss. If ICC agrees, we play them in Sri Lanka, where Sri Lanka bowled us down last series with spin. Sri Lanka is not in our group. Sri Lanka is not in our group. Just from memory, we have Bangladesh, Nepal, England, and Italy in our group. Fletcher looked to work that into the onside. So your information is probably wrong. Not probably wrong. Your information is wrong. I mean, I can bring up the full fixture right now. Just bringing up the fixture here. I'm sure that we play them. We we do not play them in the opening rounds. We definitely don't. Sure about that. But I'll just bring up the fixture to double check. It 19 without loss. We're about to start over number 3. Fletcher played that Fletcher. Nazim bowls to Wazim. So Nazim to Wazim, and he played it away. For a singer. So one more to the score. As let's watch Nazim. He's over the wicket, bowls to Fletcher, and Fletcher get a short, slower delivery, look to pull, but he played far too early. Well bowled Nazim, you know. So this chase is not going to be a straightforward chase, you know, not at all. It doesn't look that way at all. Yeah, but yeah, you see, Ronaldo, I do not get engaged in that type of argument, you know. When you say something and then when I answer and show that you're really, what you are saying was wrong, was factually wrong, now you're going to say the point being, I don't get it. You have to say what you want to say at the very beginning. You know, that's how persons argue. So you have to say, you already made a poor point. And claiming that we will play Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka, which is not true, you know. And so I point that out that is not true. So then you say, no, the point being Bangladesh can replicate Sri Lanka. Bullying is with spin if we play them. But you see, there's a lot of if and buts, and there's nothing practical about what you're saying, Ronaldo. So you have to make your argument make sense, it have to have some reality in it, you know. So the if and buts are not reality; those are fabrication, and you know. And I can't respond to fabrication. You understand? What I can respond to is that you saying that we play in Sri Lanka, and I'm not misunderstanding your question, man. Oh, you say. Good morning, Mr. Brown. What are your thoughts on Bangladesh requesting to play their World Cup matches in Sri Lanka? If we agreed in Sri Lanka to play them in Sri Lanka, where Sri Lanka bowled us down last series with spin, as that one is played away to wide mid-on, and the score goes up to 26. Well, yeah. Oh, well, reading back your question, you may be right that I misunderstood. You said that Bangladesh requesting to play their World Cup matches in Sri Lanka. You know, so you may be right. Yeah, I misinterpreted your question. So I apologize for misinterpreting your question. But I don't think those pitches will be prepared the same way as they did, because these pitches are expected to be prepared by the ICC. So it's not going to be that type of pitches. Over the wicket comes Nasim, bowls to Fletcher, short delivery, pulled it away. Down to deep mid wicket, he's out, caught at the man coming off the boundary. Fletcher goes. So Fletcher goes for 10 from 10. The super sub didn't work. Back off a length by Nazim. Fletcher pulled it, high, got it high on the bat, and it looped to the man coming off the deep mid wicket boundary, took a catch, running in, and lost their first wicket. That's my Emirates, 26 for 1 at the end of over number 3. 26 for 1 at the end of over number 3. Fletcher gone. Yeah, so so I don't think it will be a problem with Bangladesh. We playing Bangladesh in Sri Lanka. And if you remember, you know, and Blunder Factory spoke about it. Blunder Factory did said that after we won the first match on a good cricket pitch, especially in Gal and those places where the pitch is tend to be balanced. After the first match, it was a different type of pitch the Sri Lanka produced. And So if you think back, we did win the first match in Sri Lanka. So it's not a problem for me. It's much to do about nothing. I didn't even know that some persons are making it be a problem. It's not a problem. And what's the difference though between Mumbai and Calcutta? We'll play them in Calcutta. The pitches in Calcutta and Gala are no different. Eh? No different. So I didn't even know that it was a thing. Good day, Jamur Small. How you doing, man? Big up yourself, Jamur Small. So thanks for the question, Ronaldo. Misinterpreted at first, but I got it now. But I don't think it's a big issue. Sam Curran round the wicket, balls to the right-handed. Wasim who turned it into mid-wicket for a single. They touched down for one. They're coming back for two. Well played. They measured it well. It just went towards the edge of the circle, probably about 2 meters before the edge of the circle. And the fielders and in the deep has to run in, and the bowler has to run towards the ball too. By the time all of that is done, the batsmen were able to go through for two. So two more to the total. As my Emirates looks to chase down the Vipers. 28 for 1. Bowls to the right-handed Wasim, who plays that to the man at mid-off, and they go through for a single. He will move up to 18. Banton is yet to score. Fletcher looks very disappointed, and I think he has word here with Nazim. Nothing wrong with that. I don't mind some emotion into the game. We can't be static. It's all about emotion. So a person the other day said, Mr. Brown, you have too much emotion. But you see, I always wonder, when you're going to criticize somebody, you have to get your spelling right, don't? Yeah. You know, you are telling me that I have too much emotion, which you are not an expert at. So you can't decide that because you have no expertise in that. So your opinion counts for nothing. But at least if you're going to criticize me, get your damn spelling right. Get the spelling right, man. If you're going to criticize, get the spelling right. Because then, as that one was driven magnificently through the offside for 4, 33 for 1, Sam Curran pitched up onto the front foot, come his fellow Englishman, Banton, who is in the World Cup squad, and he stroked it away. So 4 more to the score. The score now goes up to 33 for 1. Curran bowls to Banton, edge away down to third man for 4. The short third man came to his right. Oh, brilliant work by the man coming from deep backward point. I never knew he was there. Good work. And he stopped it on the boundary, so they'll only get 2. Wow. The short third man dived to his right, couldn't stop it, didn't get a hand into it, but the fielder on the backward square leg boundary came to his left and made a good stop and limit them to 2, 35 for 1 after 3.4. Curran, round the wicket, bowls to Banton, back of a leg, pulled. Wide of the mid-wicket, mid-on comes to his right field. 1 more to the total, 36 for 1, 1 to go in over number 4. Remind you that they need 183 to win. Also remind you that last year the Desert Vipers could not defend 189. Will it be deja vu all over again? Let's watch now as 36 for 1 are the My Emirates, missing Nicholas Puran, who is playing SA20. Short cut over the top of the keeper down to the boundary for 4. He cut it, he got the top edge, it flew over the keeper head, it was close to him. He jumped but could not hold it in, and it goes into the boundary for 4, 40 for 1 at the end of 4. Good start here by My Emirates, looking to get 183 to win. Oh, he was a lucky boy. Oh, Jamur Small. Yeah. Jamur Small, well done. Yes, he was a lucky boy. He was a lucky boy. Yeah. So please support the Cricket Forum store. Check out our store by clicking the link in the live description, and it will take you to our Amazon storefront. And from there, you can purchase a number of stuff there. All done by, all the logistics is done by Amazon. You know, those of you who have purchased already, thank you very much. And you would have said how quick and effective it was. And also check out COOFANDY fashion for men. And on off screen, I wear COOFANDY. It's stylish, durable. You know, click on the QR code on the screen, or you may check out the link in the video description. 40 for 1, as that one was played into the offside by Banton. So Nazim, the Pakistani, getting the wicket of Andre Fletcher and sending him off. It's going to be very interesting now, as my Emirates is after a good rollicking start here. Let's watch Nazim, the right-hand pacer, over the wicket, bowls a slower delivery. Banton looks to pull, taken on his body. 40 for 1 after 4.2. I think this match is going to go right down to the wire. Right, I think it's going right down to the wire. Right down to the wire. 91% of you said there are more West Indian players in the International League T20 than in the Bangladesh Premier League. Are you sure about that? Are you watching the Bangladesh Premier League? It's very interesting that you choose to say that. Yeah, I mean, are you really watching the Bangladesh Premier League? There are some West Indies players in the Bangladesh Premier League. I don't know them name. Well, I shouldn't say that, but yeah, you know, they are barely making their country team. Popped in the air, caught, second wicket, Banton goes. Slow delivery, Nazim got the breakthrough. So 40 now for 2. The pitch just seemed to grip. Wow, as it gets a little tired now towards the end of the tournament. You can imagine that the pitch is getting tired. It's towards the end of the tournament. And that one seemed to grip. Well, that's towards the end of the tournament. It is the end of the tournament. It's the last day. He dragged his finger down the right side of the ball, and Sam Curran took a good catch diving forward at mid-on. So Banton goes, and Banton has been one of their leading run scorer. He has made the England squad for the World Cup, but he's gone. That's it. He has to watch it for the rest of the day. 7 from 6 deliveries. 40 for 2. My Emirates in reply to 182 made by the Desert Vipers in their second consecutive finals. Yes. In which over will this match end? That could be a good poll, you know. In which over will this match end? Let's do that. In which over will this match be decided? So the new batsman is Shakib Al Hasan from Bangladesh. Speaking about Bangladesh, in which over? Speaking about Bangladesh, Shakib Al Hasan, will this match be decided? Let's see. It's going to be very interesting. I think 17, 18, 19, 20, 17. Naseem bowled to Shakib Al Hasan, who played it to mid-on. The bowler stopped it, and there is no run. 17th, 18th, 19th. So this is 20th. So there's a poll. Please participate. In which over will this match be decided? 17, 18, 19th, or 20th? Thank you for participating. Bowls to the left-hander, who turns it into the looking to turn it into the onside, and it peel off the outer portion of the bat, and it go high in the air over backward point, and they will come back for 2. Nazim causing some trouble to Shakib Al Hasan as he gets off the mark. 42 for 2 after 4.5. Would you, Ronaldo is a man who has a YouTube channel, and you must support his channel. What's the name of your channel again, Ronaldo? So persons can support it. You know, would you bowl Nazim for a third over, or you'll pull him out now? Would you go in for the kill and look to get another wicket? As he's over the wicket, bowls to Shakib Al Hasan, who swings and misses, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. Would you look to get another wicket right now? So would you bowl Nazim for a third over. 2 for 9 from 2 overs. 5 overs gone. My Emirates 42 for 2, looking to get 183 to win the match. What do you think, Jamor Small? What do you think, Ronaldo? What do you think, those of you who are watching? Please remember to hit the thumbs up button, share the video. Thank you for being here. Definitely, I want my Emirates to win. It has 3 West Indian on it. I realize the Desert Vipers doesn't has anyone, so definitely I want my Emirates to win. But looking at the bowling right now, if you were the captain of the Desert Vipers, would you bowl Naseem for another over? Think about Naseem never bowled this well in the CPL. Why didn't he? You wonder. You know, there's a good crowd, you know. There's a very, very good crowd. Look at that crowd. Over the wicket, bowls to the right-handed over, hit it in the air, over the top, down towards long on for 4. Pitched up and Wasim just hit it in the air as Kuzema comes back into the attack and hit it in the air over long on for 4. Sorry, it bunks away for 4. The score goes up to 46 for 2. 5.1 overs have been bowled. No fans from New Zealand. You buzzing for the Italy match? Well, you know, over the wicket comes Kuzaman bowls. He followed him as he backed away, looking to give himself room. Good take by the keeper, low down to his left. 46 for 2 after 5.2. No fans. Got no fans. You got no fans from New Zealand, I think. That Italy match, I was speaking about it the other day, and there is a West Indian in the Italian squad. There's someone with West Indian connection in the squad. There's also someone with a former test player, Australian test player in the squad. Is that one Lee? Oh, he's head through to the keeper. And so my Emirates are in trouble here now. As Kuzmania get one to leave Wasim, he followed it. It nicked off and through to the keeper, 46 for 3. And the Desert Vipers are cock-a-hoop at this time. My Emirates 46 for 3, but don't worry. We have Pollard and we have Shepherd to come. But they are in a spot of bother. It was really a nothing shot. Really, he was looking to dab it down to third man. But it was too close for him. He needs to step away and slap the ball through the offside. He looks to dab it down to third man. Got too fine of an edge. He was trying to too cute. He was trying to beat third man to his left, but he never considered that he needs to beat the keeper first. And so he's gone for 26 from 13. Good strike rate, but he never batted long enough. 46 for 3 after 5.3. Yes, so I was saying to somebody the other day that I remember the first football World Cup tournament that I ever watched. Italy broke my heart when they beat Brazil 3-2 in that quarterfinal match with Rossi. What was his name? Pablo Rossi or Paulo Rossi? I think Paulo Rossi scoring an hat-trick with that great Brazilian side. You know, with the Asca, the Zico, the Socrates, the Falco, the Jorginho, that great side. You know, and it broke my heart. I was a little boy at that time, and it's the first time I've ever watched a World Cup football match. But we got revenge in 1994 when Baggio missed that penalty. You know, that the image of Baggio standing on the penalty spot and staring into the sky is something that I've always, you know, remember whenever I see Italy playing football, because it was such an iconic moment with his ponytail here. I think he was the best striker of the tournament, was he? Or was it Romario from Brazil? And he missed the penalty in 1994, and Brazil went on to win the World Cup. Sweet revenge for that defeat in 1982, 12 years later. But when I think about Italy in cricket, it always comes to me that here's Italy. They may not qualify for the Football World Cup for the second consecutive tournament, and yet still they are in the Cricket World Cup. They have qualified for the final of the Cricket World Cup, you know, so interesting times ahead. Yes. Yes, Shea Hope is playing in the T20, and from all indication, he has been doing well. I have not been following the T20 because it's not coming on any of the channel, the television channel that I have. I have one more channel that I probably will check out to see if it's on it. So 46 for 3 as Kuzmania bowls outside the half stump, and Sanjay cannot get it away as he played it into the covers. There's a ring of 4 in the covers. So the score remains at 46 for 3 at the end of over number 6. So the power play has ended. So it's 46 for 3 at the end of over number 6. So I heard that he's doing well, you know, and there's a match going on right now. But I just want to bring this final, you know, with 3 West Indian playing on a team and the other team doesn't have any West Indian. I feel obligated to bring it. I think it's them against us. Although, as usual, West Indies is in trouble. 46 for 3 after 6 overs. You know, so 7.66. That's 7.66. Round it up to 7.67. I think I got him, you know. Down the pitch, played it away, down towards long on as Dan Lawrence comes into the attack, and they come back for 2. Shakib El Hassan just using his feet and come down the pitch and stroke it over the top, and they got 2. No, I'm not necessarily a fan of Leon Bailey, no. You know, you got no fans. You know that name would have fit me. Shakib El Hassan just playing the ball in the air again, because I really don't have a favorite sport person, you know. Whether it's cricket or football or so on, I don't have a person where, you know, I'm not any one fan. I'm a fan of performances. That's it. I'm a fan of performances. I'm not a fan of players. You know, and I don't know Leon Bailey, I mean, in a personal way or anything. Never talked to the gentleman yet. Never saw him in my space, except if I go to the stadium to watch Jamaica play. And it's the same thing for cricket, every sport. I'm not a fan of athletes. I'm just not a fan of them. I'm a fan of their performances, you know. Here is Lawrence. Right arm over the wicket, comes in, bowls to the right-hander Sanjay, who turn it down to deep mid-wicket, and they will get 1. And so the score is now 50 for 3. And what it does, you got no fans, as 2 delivers to come from Lawrence. 50 for 3 after 6.4. Let's watch now as he's coming round the wicket to the left-handed Shakib Al Hassan. He comes in, bowls to Hassan, and Hassan hit it in the air on the bounce down to the fielder coming off the long on boundary. 51 for 3 after 6.5. And what it does is for me to be able to say, you know, Curran was brilliant today. And tomorrow I can say Curran was worthless, because I am always going off the performance. You know? So I am able to say that Shea Hope batted well today. But Shea Hope was awful yesterday. You know? Yes. I don't really have any fans. Don't really like any sport person or anything like that. When I say I don't like them, it doesn't mean that I hate them. It means that I don't feel attached to any sport person. I don't. You know, I'm not attached to any sport person. I praise their performance and I criticize their lack of performance. Like now, say for example, person said that Shea Hope is the best batsman in the West Indies. I don't have a problem with that. I think that he's the best batsman in the West Indies. Is he a good world-class batsman? Is he a good international batsman? In one-day international cricket, yes. But in Test cricket, no, he's poor. He's below average in Test cricket. In T20 cricket, he's so and so and so. So he may be, not maybe, I don't think, I want to say maybe. So yes, he's the best West Indies batsman. But he could he get into most of the Test team? No. He couldn't play for England, Australia, India, New Zealand, South Africa, Pakistan. He want to get into maybe Pakistan, maybe. No, I don't see him getting into Pakistan team. Maybe. So he want to get into those teams. Maybe not even Sri Lanka, he want to get into Sri Lanka. So while he's the best batsman in the West Indies, it doesn't mean that he's good. Yes, he's world class in one-day international cricket, but that's it. He's poor in Test cricket, and his body of work in Test cricket is very poor. No, despite the 2 centuries recent and the half centuries, overall body of work in Test cricket is very poor. So I'm able to make those differentiation. And Jamal said, I don't like how he playing the spin. Who are you referring to? No, I'm not a fan of Chris Gayle, you know. I'm not a fan of Chris Gayle. No, this is a guy that I don't like the ball at all. I can't deal with him, you know. Look at him. Loud appeal, he got a inside edge. I can't deal with him. I don't even know when he's let him go. No, I'm not a fan of Chris Gayle. No, man, I'm not. And I know Chris Gayle from Chris Gayle was a little boy. I mean, little boy. I know Chris Gayle before he reached 10 years old. I used to play cricket with him. He used to come by Micah College as a little boy. When I was a student at Micah College, he used to came there in the evening, and we used to play cricket. And yeah, and later we used to play for the same Campari team. And he used to be my domino partner. I remember one night at Savannah Park, we were playing some domino. I think what I was doing, I was either doing my level 1 or my level 2. And he came by and we were playing domino late into the night, and he and I was playing together as partner. We deal most of the persons who were there who were doing the same course at the time. We deal with the case. But no, I'm not a fan of his. No. And don't get me wrong, you know. It doesn't mean that I don't like to watch him bat. It doesn't mean that, you know. It just means that I'm not that emotionally attached. No, I'm not. So don't get, so it's a different thing. It's a different thing. I always like to watch Chris Gayle bat. Off the back foot, he goes deep in his crease, hit it onto the man running around at long on, took a brilliant catch. Sanjay goes 54 for 4. The legal bowler put there. Let's not call him a legal bowler here. The next thing that, you know. So I take back that. I withdraw that comment. But that bowler who I won't call his name, got a wicket. Good catch by the fielder coming around. Look how he protects the ball. Look how that fielder catch that ball and protect it. If you can't depend on a West Indian fielder to protect the ball like that, they want to use the ball to prevent themselves from falling. We have seen it so many times. You got no fans. Are you a Shenessa fan? No, who names sir? Who named Shensia? Don't know the name. Don't know the name. Respect Kingman. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know the name Shensia. Who named Shensia? Which team he plays for? Don't know the name. Don't know the name. I wonder who gave him the clearance to bowl. I don't. You wonder, you know. I don't know. What's the cricket? You can't have that in the cricket, man. I'm sure he will never play in India, Australia, or England. Never. He will never. He will never play in any of those countries. Never. Oh, Shensia is a singer. Shensia is a singer. No, I don't know the name, boss. I don't know the name. I don't know the person. I don't know the person. Yeah, too bad, but you know, I am not what how would I put it now? I am not a man who just sit down and play some music, you know. You know, I am, you know, I am not really. Yeah, man, I listen to music. Yeah, I listen to music and I will, yeah, sit down and some quiet music playing and I will listen to it. It's very, very infrequent that I will just chill out and listen to some music. I'm not a person like that. I like to start it myself. I'm not a person like that. If I'm somewhere where the music is playing and it's my type of music, nice, calm, chilling music, I don't have a problem with that. I enjoy that. But I am not a, so I wouldn't know her name. I wouldn't know. I'm not a stage show person or a dancehall person or those things, you know. Yeah, I am not like that. 54 for 4, you know, let me get back to the cricket. After 8 overs. 54 for 4 after 8 overs. Pollard is at the crease. And he along with Shakib Al Hasan, the two veterans, will be looking to push this forward. Yeah, the illegal bowler. Is the illegal bowler the guy who, that person who stopped right before he delivers the ball. He will not play New Zealand. He will not play New Zealand, Australia, India, England. I don't see him playing in those countries because he will not get a contract to play in those countries. His action is clearly illegal. Payne is back into the attack. 11 runs off his first over. This is the first delivery of over number 9. And so Pollard is at the crease. Shakib faces up to Payne, and that one comes back into him. He plays it to short third man and goes through for a single. Look at the big man go. Look at Pollard went there. He actually flew through for that single. You know, and they got it comfortably in the end. 55 for 4 after 8.1. 55 for 4 after 8.1. He said, you remember when bowlers used to do that in the IPL around 8 to 10 years ago? Well, I can't remember, but I take it from you. I know that you're a good cricket fan. You got no fans. You know that this year, there's a over 70 cricket tournament going on in New Zealand. I think it's February or January. Yeah, man, and you were saying that if I would come to New Zealand to do some commentary, I think that's a good tournament. You know, I look forward to hearing from you by sending me an email. And look at Pollard come back for the second as he played at the short mid wicket and the field have to come off the deep mid wicket boundary and they come back for 2. The score now will go up to 57 for 4 after 8.2. So you got no fans are looking forward to the email that you will come back and you'll send me the email so I can come and do some commentary on that tournament that is going to be taking place in New Zealand this year. It's an over 70 Masters tournament. And I think there's a combined USA West Indies team entering. I don't know if they're going to call them USA or they're going to call them combined West Indies USA. I know that they won't call them West Indies. Yeah, so I remember when King Money saying, I don't think she sings your kind of music. She's a reggae pop dance all singer. Okay, thank you, King Man. I will check her out, Payne bowls to Pollard, who just eased this into the offside for a single. The score goes up by 1 to 58 for 4 after 8.4. Once Pollard is there, no man, no total is too large. Unless Tariq turn himself into a batsman, maybe he might get an international match. Lal. Hasn't he played 2 international matches for Pakistan? You sure? I think he played 2 international matches for Pakistan in a Jamur Small. Look at Shakib Al Hassan just swipe this away down to fine leg for 4, 62 for 4. Because he can't field either, Tariq can't field. He can't bowl, he can't bat, but I think, did he play 2 international matches for Pakistan? I'm almost sure, And he did very well in those 2 matches too. Yeah, 2 matches for Pakistan. Got 6 wickets in the 2 matches. Yeah, at an economy of 5.5 and an average of 7.33. But I've not played since. I've not played since. And you know the reason why. Pulled away by Shakib Al Hassan down back with a square leg, and they will come back for 2, which push it up now to 64 for 4. So he has not played since. It's another Sunil Narayan, probably. Yeah, I'll be back with you this evening. I'll be doing the first session of the second test. And England 211 for 3. There was some normal cricket played today, last night, some normal cricket. Oh, you got no fans here from the UK. Okay. Do you know when the Emancipation Cricket League takes place? Emancipation Cricket League. In which country? One in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That's the one they're talking about. Will that continue? Because I think now that there's a change of government in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, will that continue? Pollard taken on the pad as that one is fired in and it goes down to short third man. The return will comes into the bowler. Should have gone to the return should have come into the bowler there, but he went to the keeper end and they're through for a comfortable singer. The score goes up now to 65 for 4. Pollard, or was it leg by? I think the Emancipation Cricket League take place. The one that I know about takes place in the St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but now there's a change in government. I don't know if this government, the present government, will continue it. Let's see what happens. This is just unfair. 65 for 4. 183, it's there on the screen. The other team make 182 for 4. So they'll have to make 183. It's there on the screen. Levi. So it's 186 for 4 now. Jamor Sumal says, if he can't bowl or bat, I know he can throw. That's a good one. That's a very good one. That's a very good one. Shakib Al-Hassan looks to reverse sweep, but he right to the man at backward point. You know, and what always so I really find disgusting more than all about this young man is that he smiles, and you know, he smiles. They just can't. But I have nothing to say. The score goes up now to 67 for 4. If the players accept it, the owner of the teams. Oh, I'm sorry, Levi Kato, and I should, you know, they need 163 because one of the things why I do these watch along and one of the set of persons that I always appreciate being here, and that's why I always call the score so often, is those who are visionary challenge. You know, as Pollard play this away down to backward point and they will come back for 2. Let's see if they will run 3. Yes, they get back for 3. So 3 runs to the total. 70 for 4, 73. Oh, 1 delivery to go. 70 for 4 after 9.5 overs. So Shakib Al-Hassan comes into strike. So the 2 veterans are at the crease. So they're just trying to get this down below 100, I think. And after they get it down below 100, then we'll see what happens. Bowls to Shakib Al-Hassan, who drives past the dive of the man at extra cover. Long on has to move a long way to his right, which allows the batsman to come back for 2. And so they are back for 2, 72 for 4 at the end of 10. Pollard is on 6 from 7. Shakib Al-Hassan is on 17 from 14. That's the latest score, 72 for 4. In reply to 182 made by the Desert Vipers. Good innings from my friend Sam Curran. Sam Curran, I think, made 74 not out when the Vipers batted. This is the second consecutive finals for the Desert Vipers. They are owned by the Glazers, I think, who are the owners for Manchester United. So that is even another reason why I don't want them to win, because they are not spending any money, giving Amarin any money for this transfer window. You know, so I definitely don't want the Vipers to win. They need to come out of cricket. 72 for 4 after 10 overs. So Naseem is back into the attack. Let's see what will happen here. So Naseem's back into the attack. It's the trick by Naseem. I think Naseem should have bowled earlier. Bowl is 3 overs much earlier. But now they brought him back and they're hoping that he will be able to get the breakthrough here. So he's going to bowl to Curran Pollard, the captain of the Emirates, former West Indies captain. And he covers up, played it to mid-on. They go through for a single, 73 for 4 after 10.1. So Pollard moves up to 7 from 8 deliveries. But as long as Pollard is there, my Emirates are going to feel very comfortable. My Emirates is going to feel like they have a chance. Shouldn't say very comfortable. But as long as Pollard and Shepherd is not out, they are not out, then no score is too big for these to chase down. the 183 is always gettable. So you have to out Pollard and you have to out Shepherd. Naseem over the wicket, goes to Shakib Al Hassan off the back foot, and he played it down to the fielder coming off the cover boundary for another run. The score goes up now to 74 for 4 after 10.2 overs. So they need 109 runs to win. Yes, I will tell you who are the West Indies players on both sides. The Desert Vipers, they have no West Indian players on that side, so clearly I don't want them to win. But the team that is batting, the My Emirates, have 3 West Indies players, Fletcher, Pollard, and Shepherd. So Fletcher made 10 from 10, Pollard is on 7 from 9, and Shepherd is yet to bat. I will tell you what Shepherd and Pollard did with the ball. Pollard is the captain of this team. I'll soon give you the bowling figures for Shepherd. Pollard did bowl 1 over that went for 11 runs. Romario Shepherd, 3 overs, went for 35 runs. He did not get a wicket. Naseem bowls to Pollard, and Pollard taken on the pad. They go through for a leg by 75 for 4. 75 for 4. So Romario Shepherd bowled 3 overs, none for 35. Pollard bowled 1 over, none for 11. That's how the West Indians done in the field. And Andre Fletcher, he opened the innings and he made 10 runs from 11 deliveries. He looks to pull a ball that bunks on him and got the top portion of the bat. And the man running in off the deep mid-wicket boundary took the catch and he went for 10. So that's the story of the West Indians thus far. Kingman said Curran is a good looker cricketer. I like him. I think you're needing me, Kingman, because you know the history of Curran and I. So I think you're needing me. You're trying to pull me out, but I'm not going to let you pull me out today. That is played down to mid-off for a singer. The batsman scampered through as the fielder had to move to his left. 76 for 4 with 1 to coming over number 11. Kingman tried to pull me out, trying to needle me because he knows the history. Yes, Jamal Small, I saw him practicing in the stand. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I saw him practicing in the stands. Yeah, man. You trying to needle me, Kingman? I'm not going to let anyone, you pull me out today. Not going to allow it. Just not going to allow it, right? Naseem over the wicket, bowls to Pollard, and Pollard on the front foot inside edge onto his pad. Naseem clapped his hand because he thought that he was through, but Pollard played that well. Well, not really well, but inside edge onto his pad. The score is 76 for 4 after 11. And Pollard, this is good. And Pollard and Naseem having a look around. This is good. Very good. Love that. Love that. Well, the man said, Mr. Brown, you have too much emotion. Him can't stay there. Him can't stay there. He can stay. He don't have any emotion. Let's Shakib Al Hassan. This damn mosquito, what happened to you? Smell blood. Go away. Hit this high in the air. The keeper is running back. Fine leg is coming around. And it dropped and trickled towards the boundary. And they will come back for 2. As Payne, the left arm seamer, was back of a length into the ground. Shakib Al Hassan, the left-hander from Bangladesh, looking to hit that away through mid-wicket. It got the top portion of the bat and flew high in the air behind the keeper. Fine leg, and the keeper gave chase. None of them got to it before it fell to the ground. They were able to come back for 2. 2 more to the total. The score now goes up by 2 to 78 for 4. Payne, the left arm seamer, bowls to Shakib Al Hassan with the single here over the top of wide long on for 4. 82 now for 4. As he swung that in the air over wide long on for 4, the score goes up to 82 for 4 after 11.2. Thank you very much, Levi Katu. Thank you very much, man. Respect to you every time. Payne comes in. Bosa Shakib Al Hassan. He connects this time. As he connected, too good. He picked out the fielder. Oh, brilliant. Oh, no, he dropped it. They will check it if it's 6, but the fielder on the boundary, Hassan. He looks like Shakib, don't? He got to it. He jumps. He tried to throw it back in the air and come in to take the catch, but he didn't throw it up. And so it fell to the ground, and they will come back for 1. They only got 1. So they only got 1. He needed was to lob it up in the air. But it never came out of the hand quite the way he wanted it to. 83 for 4. Payne to Pollard, edge pass the keeper down to the boundary for 4. No one is going to get around to that. He tried to dub it down, but I think the edge was too fine. He wasn't looking to play it. You remember the first Wazim wicket? He did something similar to Wazim. This time, though, he got it wide of the keeper. Just out of the reach of the keeper, down to third man for 4. Payne to Pollard, turn it down backward of square leg, and they go for 1. They will come back for 2, quite comfortable. 2 more to the total. And then they're sticking it over nicely here at this time now. So they need 94 from 49 deliveries. It will take some hitting, but they have the batsmen who can do that hitting. But this is a good bowling attack, you know. Payne bowls to Pollard. Pollard again. Played it down to backward of square leg. Work for the keeper, which allows them to come back for 2. Will they look for 3? Let's see. Will Shakib come back? No, Shakib. Pollard sent him back. They stay on 2. 91 for 4 at the end of over number 12. 91 for 4 after 12 overs. So 91 for 4. They will need a further 92 runs to win this match. 8 deliveries. 92 runs from 48 deliveries. And once Shepherd and Pollard is not out, the my Emirates will always think that they are in the game. 92 for 4. Is it 92 for 4 or 91 for 4? 91 for 4. They need a further 92 to win. So that man who has 2 over left is going to come into the attack. He's a disgrace to cricket. If I knew he was playing, I wouldn't be doing this final watch along, you know. I never knew he was playing, honestly. So I would not be doing this because I don't want to follow cricket that he's playing. So I honestly never knew he was playing. Never knew. I want Pollard colored him, yes, man. Can't feel 166. Pollard can do that. Pollard will color him. Don't watch it. Don't worry about it. Pollard is going to color him. But Pollard played against him for Trinidad, for the Trinbago Knight Riders. Don't. Inside edge onto the pad, and there is no run. Pollard off the back foot plays that into the covers, and they will get a singer. The score goes up by 1 to 93 for 4. So one more to the total, 93 for 4. My Emirates. My Emirates. Captain by Pollard, the former West Indies captain. Shakib Al Hassan, who played many years for the Guyana Amazon Warriors and strike as he swept that to short fine leg. They go through for a quick single as the return comes into the keeper. Pollard comfortably beats it. Why are they showing this man bowling? Pollard push and misses outside the half stump, and there is no run. Turn away into the onside. They get 1. Pollard looking for 2. It's not on as the fielder scoop down on it and send the return on the bounce to the keeper. End of over number 13. 95 for 4 after 13 overs. Jamal Sumal say, watching this man bowling want me to take legal action. Whenever, honestly, if I knew that he was playing, I wouldn't be doing this watch along. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing it because he upsets me. He upsets me. He upsets me, you know. He upsets me. He upsets me. $95 for 4, so Kuzema is back into the attack. Kuzema bowls to Pollard, who uses his feet, comes down to the fast ball and played it back down the pitch, who threatened to shy down the stump at the non-striker's end. But Shakib got back into his ground. The score remains at 95 for 4 after 13.1. 88 needed from 41 deliveries. Some fireworks needed soon. The number of deliveries are running out here, and they are running out very, very quickly. So Kuzema is going to bowl to Curran Pollard. Let's see. He's over the wicket, bowls to Pollard, and Pollard turned this into the onside. They're running hard, looking for 2. He touched down. He decided to go back comfortable. The fielder overrun the ball coming in from off the deep mid-wicket boundary as he picks it up just about 5 meters beyond the 30-yard circle, and they got 2 comfortable as Pollard is running very, very hard. What? Either Pollard or Etmire, who is fitter? Who do you think is fitter? That could be a poll, you know. Kuzema bowls to Pollard, and Pollard pulled that slower delivery down to backward square leg for a single. That will carry the score now to 98 for 4. Pollard is on 20 from 21. Shakib Al Hassan is on 28 from 21. So it look like 44% that you're wrong because this match won't end in the 17th over. It's going to go beyond that. I think it's going to end in the 20th over. It's going to end in the 20th over. Please remember to hit the thumbs up button. If you are not seeing the thumbs up button, just click off the live chat And when you click off the live chat, you will see it. So hit that thumbs up button. But this match is going to the 20th over. Kuzema bowls to the left-handed Shakib, who looked to turn that into the onside. Got no bat onto that one. But they'll go through for the leg by. So one more leg by. One more leg by, which push the score now up to 99 for 4. 99 for 4. Yeah, it's Jamor Small. Can we sue the television company and the ILT20 for letting that player play, because he's causing us great disturbance, great emotional stress? Kuzema bowls to Pollard, and Pollard look to dab this dunk. He comes through the stump, but they go through for the single. I think Shakib Al-Hassan beat it. They will go up for it. The keeper not interested because Shakib Al-Hassan don't look worried. They go through for another single, 100 for 4. So Pollard uses his feet, try to get to the length of the bowler. The bowler saw him coming and bang it in short. Pollard dabbed it. It goes through to the keeper, and Shakib Al-Hassan called Pollard through for the single. The keeper underarmed the ball, hit down the stump, but Shakib Al-Hassan got home. 100 for 4. One delivery to come in over number 14. Kuzemia to bowl it. 1 for 16 from his 2.5. The Vipers are on top. 13.5 runs per over required, but one big over can change it. Kuzemia bowls to Shakib Al-Hassan, who slaps this through the covers down to the boundary for 4. Off the back foot he goes. He got the width that he was looking for, and he slapped it through point for 4. 104 for 4, 79 needed from 36 deliveries, and they are calling what they call it the strategic timeout. 79 needed from 36 deliveries. So, Jam was small. I think that, well, I think that we're going to have a CPL in Jamaica next year. So when it comes to Jamaica next year, we can file a lawsuit against him. And when it comes to St. Kitts, you can file one against him too, Jamor Small. The good thing about that is that the Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister, she's not a fan of cricket. Oh, but she said that she loves when the cricket team wins. So that's a different thing again. And you don't want to mess with that lady, you know. We might not be able to go to Trinidad. They might, whenever we are going to Trinidad, they may turn us back at the airport. That lady is a serious lady, you know. So, and she's going to play. He's playing for the Tobago Knight Riders. And so, if we should file suit against him, she may not be happy. She may not be happy, and so, you know, they may ban us from entering Trinidad. They may ban us from entering Trinidad, you know. So we have to be careful. So it's 104 for 4 after 14 overs. So 78 is needed from 6 overs. I know Manchester United fans, how do Manchester United fans feel about this with the Glazers owning the Desert Vipers? Do Manchester United fans want them to win? With the Glazers owning the Desert Vipers? Or do they want them to lose? Because Manchester United fans don't like the Glazers, you know. 90% of Manchester United fans don't like the Glazers. So I don't think they would want a team that the Glazers own to win this International League T20. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, so the Desert Vipers, who are owned by Manchester United, made 182 for 4 in their 20 overs. In reply, my Emirates, which is a team of 3 West Indians, and they were also the team of Nicholas Curran. He was a captain before he leaves for the SA20. You know. So let's see what will happen. 79 from 36 deliveries. They said the law always got a loophole. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about the loophole in the law, you know. I'm talking about our good friend, the Honorable Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, who, if we should sue somebody from the Trinbago Knight Riders, she may see it as not good for our country, and she may ban us from coming to our country. So we won't be able to visit Trinidad and Tobago in the future. She may ban us. You know, just joking though. It's all fun, you know. That's what we try to do here. Just have fun. Right, Jamal Sumal. Sam Curran to Pollard. Pollard played this away to the man at cover. Can't score. Oh, they go through for a quick single. Who am I to say they can't score when the fielder is right back on the edge of the circle? But for a moment, I thought that because I saw the fielder held on to the ball, I thought that he was in no hurry to effect a run out or anything, because if you're feeling on the edge of the circle and the ball is played straight to you, there's always a chance for a run out. But apparently the fielder wasn't interested. Curran, the left arm medium pacer, bowls to Shakib Al Hassan, slower delivery. He again played it to extra cover, who shied at the stump and gave away an overthrow. Comfortable single, extra cover came in, shied at the stump, gave away an overthrow. It's Hassan, the same fielder who dropped the catch on the boundary. And some Curran is saying to him, use your damn brain. Yeah, he said it. You saw him point to his brain and said, use your brain. Because he was telling him, don't throw it, and they got the overthrow. Here it is though. See him there. He backed up. Well, they don't show it. Curran bowls to Shakib Al Hassan, who swings it past the bowler. Mid-half scrambled to his left, cannot prevent the single. That's look like Jason Roy. One more to the total. 108 for 4 after 14.3. So 108 for 4 after 14.3. Pollard is on 22. Shakib Al Hassan is on 35. Sam Curran bowls to Pollard, a short rising delivery under his throat. He has to dab it down into the half side, but they go through for a single. Good delivery there from Sam Curran, who's going to bowl, and of the 5 overs remaining after this, Curran will bowl 2 of them. That man will bowl 1. It's almost going up to 14 runs and over. They need a really big over now where they get like 25, 26, 30 and bring it back down to manageable proportion. What's Sam Curran now? This ball needs to go for 6. Left arm seam around the wicket, over the wicket, bowls to Shakib Al Hassan, who hit it down to long off on the bounce. It was a flat hit. The return comes in at the bowler's end. They go through for a single. 110 for 4. So Roy just contemplated, should I have gone for that shot or not? Should I have gone for the catch or not? I saw Purses. Yeah. So West Indies yet to release their World Cup squad. Let me check my email. Curran bowls to Pollard, who pulled away down to deep back with a square leg. The fielder comes across, dive. That's Hassan again. He can't field it, no? It goes for 4. It's going for 4. So Pollard just pulled it down to him. How many is he giving away? Is he one of the UAE players who are, because each team has to have 2 UAE fielders on the field at all times, plus an associate member. That's the rule. So there must be 3 associate members on the field at any one time, including 2 UAE players. You know, so if a member, if an associate player leave the field, they have to bring on an associate player onto the field. So that man is going to bowl his final over. I just hope Pollard collared him. Shakib Al Hassan hit this high in the air. Has he got enough? It's straight to the field. Like, you just can't time this man. Go away, man. Me not like you. Why do they continue to play with them? It's their fault, eh? Because that ball was right into the slot, but it's just a matter that he cannot time it. If he was able to look at that ball right into the slot, but he cannot time it because that gentleman takes forever before he delivers the ball. But it's their fault. They should not be playing with him. They definitely should not be playing with him. So yeah, so up to now I don't see any evidence of Cricket West Indies releasing their squad. But I knew that Cricket West Indies was always going to go right down to the wire before they release their squad. Right down to the wire. Yes. By the time they release their squad, they will probably be already in South Africa at the camp, at their base in South Africa. And they said, them can go and chat, man. We come as if we eat a food. We are get paid. Them can go and chat. One more to the total as that one is slapped down the ground by Tajid there. I never saw this. Jesus, I never saw this. Oh, somebody never tell me about this. Why somebody never told me about this? Pollard off the back foot, force that down to long on 116 for 5. All right, thanks. 116 for 5. 116 for 5. You know, my knee really itching me now, you know. I get better, don't. Yeah, I felt like a few weeks ago. Oh, not a few weeks ago. Not last week, the week before. I was taking down a tent. I went to, and this one is timed properly out of the ground. Hold that. 6 runs. His finals delivery went for 6. 122 for 5. Yeah, man, hold that. Go ahead. I don't know why I'm not going to get upset over him, so it doesn't hurt it because the players decide to play with him. So it's 122 for 5, 61 needed from 24 deliveries. That's 15 runs per over. They need a big over. Yeah, so it was not Tuesday gone. It was a Tuesday before. I went to deliver some relief supplies, some food packages, of some individuals. And as I was pulling down the tent, after we finished and was pulling down the tent, I stepped on some loose gravel. When I stepped on the loose gravel, my feet gave way and I fell, and there was some damage to my right knee, but it's hitching me a lot now, so it's healing quite well. Let's watch Naseem come. This is a good bowling attacking the balls to Pollard, and Pollard hit this away down to deep mid wicket out. Straight to the man at deep mid wicket, and that could be it. 122 for 6. As Pollard picked out the man and the deep mid wicket boundary. It came right out of the screw, but it never had the elevation that is required. And the Desert Vipers are sensing victory unless we get something special from Romario Shepherd. So Naseem, well, I must take back that. It never came right out of the screw. If it had came right out of the screw, it would have gotten the elevation, but it never came right out of the screw. So Pollard is gone for 28 from 28 deliveries. The Trinidadian former West Indies captain never quite get going. Romario Shepherd to replace him, though. Can we have something special from Romario Shepherd? 122 for 6. Yes, so at the end when we were pulling down the tent, stepped on some loose gravel. Not even to recognize that the loose gravel were there, because they're pulling down the tent and you're happy about those things, and with a smile on your face, and I fell and damaged my knee. There were 2 young ladies who came over and cleaned it up nicely for me, and I went to the doctor later and so on. But I remember those 2 young ladies. But then there was an elderly person, probably somebody in their 50s, about 3 of them in their 50s. They were actually laughing at me when I fell. And I was saying, look at that. They were laughing. How many packages were it? 150? Each one of the boxes weighed 33 pounds plus Christmas cake. And I think it was 155. 155 boxes weighing 33 pounds plus 155 cakes in one community. And yeah, I fell at the end, and those ladies were laughing. But there were 2 other ladies who came around, get alcohol, get some swabs, clean it up nicely. You always find those, eh? So this match is done and dusted, I think. So Jamwar Sumal is saying that to tell you the truth, Etty would be out of breath with all those singles and twos. So you're saying that to mean that Pollard is fitter than Etmire? That slapped down the ground to mid-off, and there is no run. 60 to win from 21 deliveries. Somebody need to color that over and get like 30 out of it. Don't jam more small, yeah. So the desert, it appears that it is redemption time for the Desert Vipers. But once Shepherd is there, they have a chance. Shepherd hit this down the ground for 4. No one is, the fielder come across, he can't stop it. Jason Roy came across, but he can't stop it. 127 for 6. 1 delivery to go in this over number 17. He pitched up. Oh, that's not Shepherd. That's Jay Linger or something like that. And he hit it down the ground for 4. Jason Roy came across, but he slid like a quarterback. And his wife grimaces in the stand. Nazim bowls to Jalinda, who looks to pull. And they will get a single as the ball lobbed in the air. Will they come back for 2? Nazim runs towards mid-on, picked up underarm. Sam Curran came to the crease, collect 128 for 6 at the end of 17. So 128 for 6. Yeah, Roy play American football, slid like a quarterback back. You know when the quarterback is doing what they call a quarterback hustle or something like that. And if he slid, you cannot touch him. If the way that Roy, if he slid forward, you cannot touch him. If he dives forward, you can hit him. But if he slid forward, if he slides forward, you cannot hit him. And that's what Jason Roy did a while ago, like a quarterback. Shepherd never wanted to take the single, you know. Payne bowls, he hit it high in the air. Let's see, as he got the distance, no comfortable catch. And that's why Shepherd never wanted to take the single. That's why. As the 7th wicket goes down, Shepherd wanted the strike. You know, but Tajinder Singh thinks that he should take the singer. And so he caught by Payne, off the bowling of Payne. And so they lost their 7th wicket at 128 for 7. So caught by Payne and bowl Payne. What's the D stand for? What's the D stand for in Payne name? Well, I don't know. David Payne. Okay. So is this match done and dusted? And those who said that the match would end in the 17th over, are they right? 43% of you, 56% of you said the match will end in the 17th over. Is the match effectively end as a contest? And are you right? David Payne bowls and it in the air again, another catch. It's going to be another dolly. Comes in, took the catch, he's out caught, and they're falling away. Jason Roy took the catch, 128 for 8, while Shepherd stood at the non-striker end, and David Payne is on a hat-trick. David Payne is on a hat-trick here now. You know, could you see that? Definitely an hat-trick. Came in, took the catch comfortable, on a trick. That's it. End of that. So, are you right? Is this match effectively end? Do you, Jamor Small, do you blame Shepherd for taking the single? Should Shepherd have said to Sing, go on back, man, go on back. Me I deal with it now. Although it was still 18 delivery left. Did he take that, after last ball, that last ball single that he took after 17th over? He never wanted to take it, but then he eventually went through. Should they have sent him back? The hat-trick ball is played out into the offside. 1 run, 129 for 8 after 17.3. So Shepherd need to go now. There's nothing that Shepherd can do but swing for the hills. If he gets out, no problem. But because Shepherd cannot come not out and my Emirates lose. Because he has to swing for the hills now. David Payne to Shepherd. And he hit this away down to deep mid-wicket and he's out. So that's that. Hassan finally held on to one. It went straight to him, right into the breadbasket. And that's that. Shepherd should have come in as soon as Shakib got out instead of that USA player. I agree with you, Mr. Casanova. But why I pause is that it could be the rules in the tournament. It could be the rules in the tournament why he has to come in. Maybe it's the rules of the tournament. I don't know. I don't know, because it's not a tournament like I followed up with the rules and into it. You know, it's the final, so I'm always going to try my best to do finals of these tournaments. Like, you know, I will do the final of the IPL, I will do the final of the SA20 and so on. I always try to do the finals of these T20 tournaments. I will not necessarily do the entire tournament. Is Sam Curran limping there, or is he okay? Is he just joking? 130 for 9. He's stretching, so he probably felt something. So why don't come off the field? And the physio is getting his bag. Come off the field. I know they want him to bowl the last over, but number 10 and number 11 not going to get 50 off the last over. So he doesn't need to bowl it. He can come off the field, paying balls, driven inside edge down to outside edge down to third man for 4. 134 for 9. 49 needed after the last over. He doesn't have to bowl it. If he felt something, he needs to come off. He needs to come off the field. He can't. I saw him pointing to somebody a while ago that they need to use their brain. He felt something a while ago. Why is he not going to use his brain and don't bowl this over? He can't go for 48. Even if you get somebody to stand up at the crease, turn over the man, make sure they're not bowling no ball, make sure they're not bowling no wide. It still only goes for 36 if they hit every ball for 6. So 134 for 9. So the Desert Vipers are celebrating. I don't see any member of the Glazers family there. Yes, there's a member of the Glazers family. That's Joseph Glazer, right? Well, he doesn't bowl the final over. Good. Good on him not to bowl the final over. Yes, as that slapped away down to the cover boundary. Yes, that's one of the Glazers. Yes, that's one of the Glazers. Oh, my Lord. It's done and dusted for true, Mr. Casanova. Yeah, Mr. Casanova, I was wondering if Shepherd could bat at that stage, because, you know, these tournaments have some whole heap of rules. I don't know. But if he could bat at that stage, you are right. He should have come in at that time after Shakib got out. Slower delivery through to the keeper. The score is 136 for 9. It's done and dusted. It's done and dusted. So you could check on that and let me know, Mr. Casanova. So I'll be back later this evening at about 6:25, 6:30. Well, I'll wait until the fielders start taking the field at 6:29. So let's watch this delivery. Comes in now, bowls. He's bowled him. That's it. Done and dusted, as Mr. Casanova said. The Desert Vipers are champion of International League T20 2026, 25-26. They are champion. They have crowned champion. And the owners of Manchester United are celebrating. The Glazers family, as the fireworks goes off, they have won this match comprehensively by 47 runs after posting 182. They bowled out the My Emirates for 135, 137, winning by 42 runs. And after failing to defend 189 in last year's finals, the Desert Vipers, who was the most dominant team in the tournament, though winning more matches than all the other teams, they are duly champion, beating My Emirates. And so they have won this year. Last year, they suffered the agony of defeat. Today, they are enjoying the thrill and joy of victory. Well done to the Desert Vipers. Disappointment that Manchester United owners, the Glazers, is the owner of the Desert Vipers. And I saw Joseph Glazers there smiling, smiling and enjoying this victory. I hope that their sojourn into cricket will not be as destructive as their sojourn into football. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It was a pleasure. Appreciate your company. I'll be back with you later for the second day's play in the 5th and final test match between Australia and England from Sydney Cricket Ground. Until then, take care of yourself, take care of your families, and enjoy the rest of your day.